Hey everyone, what we're going to be doing today is I wanted to teach you how I draw hair in my style. First of all, look how cute this sticker is. I'm going to stick it on my sketchbook because we are slowly growing a really cute sticker collection on this sketchbook. Also, you guys, thank you for over 300 subscribers. I didn't think we would reach this far this fast. Anyways, I'm going to turn to a new page. The only supply you really need is a pencil. I'm using a kneaded eraser, but you can use whatever eraser you want. And you guys can follow along. So I drew 3 different heads here. And the first thing I start with is like a hairline, because I'm going to draw bangs. So that can just help you like map out where the bangs are. And then the bangs, I draw them in like triangle shapes and square shapes and rectangles. This part is a little hard to explain, so just kind of follow along what I'm doing on screen. And I make the front part first with a rectangle and then add in all the detail. Of course, you can add in all the detail at first. And for these hairstyles, you can change the length. You can make them longer, make them shorter. You can do whatever you want to change them for whatever character you're drawing. And I'm going to make these 2 parts on the side, kind of just making sure that the bangs look like fuller, I guess. And make sure you erase like the hairline and everything once you got the bangs done. So, anyways, for this hairstyle, I'm going to do like a shorter hairstyle, like reaches to about her shoulders. So what I first do is I draw 2 parts in the front and then I draw the back part of the hair. And although some hairstyles are more on the straight side and some are more on the long side, they can like be I guess messy too. So make sure you like, even if it's very straight hair, add in like a few hairs out of place, just makes it look a little bit better. So that's the first hairstyle. The next one is going to be pigtails. So I'm going to do the bangs kind of in a similar way, but you don't have to do bangs either. You can do these hairstyles without bangs. I just am showing you guys how. These ones I'm making them a bit more pointier though, so you can follow along for these kinds of bangs too. And of course you can draw bangs in many different ways. So I'm going to erase all this inside of it, and then I'm going to do the pigtails like high up on her head. So kind of just, you can do them at the bottom too. I wanted to show them high up. So I draw them like this and then kind of make them go out a bit. Of course, you can do this part however you want to. This is just my way of doing it. But just make it go out. And one thing that I see some beginners do is trying to draw every single piece of hair. I don't think that's the best idea, just because if you do that, it will look like really messy and not as good if you draw it in more of like the clumps. But you can draw hair in whatever style you want. I did choose to add like 2 pieces of hair in the front. You don't have to do this. This is just an optional step that I added. Just drawing some loops like out of place, like I said in the last hairstyle, it actually really helps to make some hairs out of place. And that's the first hairstyle done. So moving on to our final hairstyle, I just want to do like long curly hair. This time, instead of starting with the bangs, I'm going to start with these like, I don't know how to describe it, 2 pieces of hair in the front. Once again, you can do this however you want. And this part is kind of hard to describe, so just kind of watch what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just adding these parts in the front of the hair and making sure you have shadows too. This part I don't feel like as confident in as like the other parts of the hairstyles. So yeah, just in case you guys were like wondering. And then I draw the bangs. Of course, you can do the bangs in a different way too, because like I showed you in the other ones, there's different ways to do bangs. And for the hair, just do like curly lines and then another curvy line connecting at the bottom in a point. So it isn't really that hard, and I just kind of went in with it a little bit, and then in the back you can just add some lines. just to show that there is like still hair in the back, even though you can't see it. So just adding in the final details, you can do as much of this or as little as you want. It's totally up to you, and adding a few strands, like I said in the first one, making sure they're out of place a little bit. So, just adding 2 parts in the front, and anyways, these are our hairstyles. So these are the 3 hairstyles that I chose to show you. If you want to see any more hairstyles, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!